Good morning, students. Only Swim is watching. Okay, Sacred Gamer. Who is this? Tell me your name. Sacred Gamer. What's the name? Sacred Gamer. What is the name? Okay, Anis also came. Good morning. Claret. Good morning. Who is this Sacred Gamer? Okay, Nishan. Good morning. Okay, Daring. Good morning. Let others also come and we'll start the class. In the last class, we have discussed the first stanza of the poem, Hope is the Thing with Feathers. So today we'll discuss the remaining two stanzas. Today we'll discuss the remaining two stanzas of the poem. Okay, waiting for others. Okay, shall I start? If yes, then please comment. We'll start the class. Okay, today we'll start the class. We'll discuss the second and third stanza of the poem. Okay, take out your book. I will read the second stanza. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abase the little bird that kept so many warm. In the last class, we have discussed that in this poem the hope is compared to a bird which has feathers, and the bird sings a tunes without the words and never stops at all. Our hope never dies, it always remains in our soul, right? Our soul never dies. That's why it is said the hope always lives in the soul, it never dies, it always sings a tune without the words, right? So what happens in the second stanzas, it is said, you can see the first line, and sweetest in the gale is here. Here gale is, there is a word, right? So gale here means the storm. Okay, gale here means storm, you know, storm, right? Here the gale is mean that storm means very difficult situation in our life, right? So what happened, the first line, and sweetest in the gale is here. So the tune tune which is sung by the bird, which is heard sweetest, it heard sweetest when we are in difficult situation. For example, when we are very sad, our hope is very sweet, right? That means the song sung by the bird, that is hope, right? Here hope is compared to a bird. When the bird will sing that song, it always heard sweetest when we are sad or when we are in difficult situation in our life. And sore must be the storm, and the sore must be the storm, and to destroy that hope, a big or very difficult situation can only destroy our hope, right? So the shore must be the storm. This line means only a very difficult situation can destroy our hope, otherwise our hope does not dies. We doesn't the only very difficult situation can destroy our hope that could abase the little bird, and the situation must be very difficult to abase means destroy. Abase means, here the third line, that could abase the little bird means, abase means to destroy, right? And little bird here means hope, right? We know that hope is compared to a bird. In the third line, that could abase the little bird, abase means to destroy, and little bird means hope. And only the difficult situation or dangerous situation can only destroy our hope that keep so many warm. That means the last line, that keep so many warm, means the hope is always with us, right? It always gives us courage and confidence. So without hope we cannot, we are only alive with the hope. Without hope the people is not able to gather the confidence to live their life when they face the different difficult situation in our life, right? So the second stanza is here, and sweetest in the gale is here, the song sung by the bird is heard sweetest when we are in difficult situation of our life, and sore must be the storm that could abase the little bird. And only the dangerous or very difficult situation can only destroy our hope, and that hope is always keeps us warm. That means, it means we are alive only with the hope, right? Without hope we cannot live. Our life is meaningless, because in every difficult situation only the hope is only the thing that could gives us courage and confidence to tackle or face the difficult situation or difficult uh, extravagances in our life, right? The hope is only the thing that always live in our soul, right? It never dies, it keeps us always warm. So this was the second stanzas. So if any problem you can again ask, I will again explain it. Ronak, you are late today. Second and third, okay. Okay, again I'll explain this stanza. Listen it carefully. See the lines and understand it nicely. Okay, see your book. Okay, and sweetest in the gale is here. You have to know the meaning of gale. Here gale means storm. You know storm. Storm means the wind that comes in more force, right? Storm. Here the gale, it means that here storm means the difficult situation in our life. We may face the different situation in our life, right? So our life will not same in every time, right? Sometimes we'll be happy, sometimes we'll face difficult situation, right? Sometimes we'll face the failure also, right? So this gale here means the difficult situation in our life. So what happens when the bird sings? That means the hope sings a song. We hear this sweetest when we are sad. So when we are in difficult situation, the hopes help us, right? We always have a hope, right? The hope, the song sung by the bird, that is hope, is heard sweet when we are in difficult situation of our life. Second line, and sore must be the storm that could abase the little bird, right? These two lines means the situation must be so much difficult, then only it can destroy our hope, right? The situation must be so much difficult, only then only the hope can be destroyed, and that keeps so many warm. Our hopes keeps us warm. That means we can only live with only the hope. If the person does not have the hope, they will not live their they cannot live their life. That means hope is this much important to us that we can only live with it. Okay, that means the song sung by the little bird is heard when we are in difficult situation or when we are sad, and the shore must be the storm. That means the situation must be too much difficult, then only it could abase means destroy, it could abase the little bird. That means little bird here means hope. Only the very difficult situation can destroy our hope, and hope keeps always keeps us warm. That means we are only living with the hope. That means we should not lose our hope. We should always hope for the best, right? If we face failure, we should always hope that next time we'll do better in our life, right? That's why we are only living with the help of hope. So without hope, the person's life will be meaningless. They cannot live the life happily, right? When we face the difficult situation, when we face failures, only at that time will remember the hope. That hope will hope for the better in our future or in other work. Second paragraph, first line. Okay. Second paragraph means second stanza, right? Divyani? Second explain the second and paragraph first line. That means what? Second stanza's first line. Okay. And sweetest in the gale is heard. That means we know the birds means hope, right? When the hope sings, we sings a tune without the words. We know in the first stanza it is written, the hope sings a tune without the words and never stops at all, right? And in the second stanza, the first line it said, and sweetest in the gale is heard. This line means the birds which sings a tunes without the words. The hope is this song is heard when we are sad. Okay, that means for example, when we are very happy, right, we are getting everything in our life, then we'll never hope for better, right? सब कुछ मिल रहा है तो दूसरा होप करने का जरूरत नहीं है. सो व्हेन वी आर सैड, राइट, हम जब दुखी होता है तब हम लोग का होप काम आता है, राइट? विल होप दैट नेक्स्ट डे विल बी बेटर, कल अच्छा होगा, राइट? देन ओनली विल होप फॉर द best. That's why it is said in the first line, the song sung by the bird is heard sweet when we are sad, and sore must be the storm that could abase the little bird. And then the difficult situation must be so much difficult, then only it could destroy our hope, and the hope always keeps us warm. That means without hope we are living only with the hope. So not first last line. That means what? First last line. First stanza's last line, Divyani. Just write those lines which you didn't understand, please. Which line you didn't understand, just write it. Which line you did not understand, just write it. I didn't got you. Which line you have said? What about others? Ronak, Claret, Daring, Mohit. That could abase the little bird. Yes, that could abase means this could destroy. Abase here means, the meaning of abase means destroy, right? Destroy the little bird. Little bird means what? Hope. We know the hope is compared to a little bird. That means that could abase the little bird. That means only the very difficult situation can destroy our hope. Otherwise, our hope is not never dies, right? It is not said hope will die, hope never dies, but for some time we lose our hope. That means the situation must be this much bad, the situation must be more bad, then only our hope will lose the hope, or it will destroy our hope. Okay, that keeps so many warm. Here this line means that keeps so many warm means the hope keeps every people warm. Warm means, right, garmi, garam, right? That means this line means it keeps the people warm. It means people are alive only with the hope. Without people they are known as hopeless, right? That means we are only live with the hope. We are alive in this earth only with the hope, right? Every people they have the hope. For example, the poor people they have hope that once will become a rich, right? Every sad people they have the hope that will become happy one day, right? The people who face failures in their life, they hope that they will get one success in their life. That means we are alive only with the hope. That keeps so many warm means we are alive only with the hope. Hopes gives us courage and confidence to do something better in our life. Whether we face failure in our life, the hope helps us to do better in our life. Abase means destroy. It could abase the little bird means it could destroy, or it may be the reason of losing the hope. Abase means it may be the reason for losing the hope, or it can destroy our hope. हम लोग का आशा या उम्मीद खत्म हो जाना, राइट? Abase the little bird means कोई भी तकलीफ, that means the difficult situation can only destroy our hope. Clear everyone? Okay, others? If yes, then please comment it. If no, then again I will explain. If you have understand, then we'll move up to the next stanzas, the last stanza of the poem. Okay, so after this, when the poem will be finished, I will give you the summary of the poem. Okay, I will write the summary of the poem, and I will give you the summary. And when you read that summary, you will understand better. Okay, I will write the summary of the whole stanza of the poem, and I will give you. Okay, so okay, now we'll start the third stanza. Okay, so let's start the third stanza. I have heard it in the chilliest land, and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asks a crumb of me. Okay, network issue, sorry for the interruption. Okay, let's start the third stanza. I have heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea. Okay, I have heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asks a crumb of me. Okay, here I have heard means here the poet has said, right? I have heard, here the poet says that she had heard it in the chilliest lane. What she had heard? She has heard the song of the bird. That means the song sung by the little bird, that is hope. She had heard it in the chilliest land. Chilliest land means very cold place. Here the chilliest land means the place where, for example, in the chilliest land means the cold place, right? The people live less in the cold place, right? Here the chilliest land means where the people are less. That means the very different situation. When we get in the different situation, in very difficult situation, or in the chilliest land means very cold place, the people used to live in less number there. That means the people doesn't have the hope. Now see, I have heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea. The poet said she has heard the song of the bird in the chilliest land. That means where the people used to be less. And she also heard in the strangest sea, where no person lives. Strangest means where there is no person. When you see the sea, right? Strangest means anjan jaga, right? Where no people live there, where there is no any hope, right? So he has heard the song of hope where there is no hope, जहाँ पे कोई आशा नहीं है, right? At that place he has heard the song of the hope or the bird. Yet never in extremity. Never in extremity means, this line means whatever we have learned before, right? In a very difficult situation, right? The bird sings, it gives us courage, it gives us confidence. When we are sad, gale means storm, right? And the situation must be very difficult that could await the little bird. Extremity means whatever we have discussed. Either we are sad, we are facing the difficult situation, and in every situation of our life, the hope never asks anything from us, right? When you see the first two lines here, the first two lines and the last two lines of the third stanzas, just listen it. I have heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea. This two line means wherever we are, that means whenever we are in difficult situation, the hope is always with us. This line means the poet has heard the song of the bird. That means the hope. That means she has heard it in the chilliest land also. She heard in the strangest sea also. That means the hope is always with us when we are sad or when we are happy. In any difficult situation, in any situation, either we are happy, either we are sad, hope is always with us. Hope never leaves us alone. We can hear the song of the hope even in the chilliest land also, even in the strangest sea also. Here the strangest sea and chilliest land, this the meaning of these two words in difficult situation, right? It is not said the chilliest land means कोई ठंडा जगह होगा या strangest sea मतलब कोई समुद्र में होगा. It doesn't mean that. Here these two words are used as a difficult situation or dilemma or sad situation in our life. That means these two lines means the poet has heard the song of the bird. That means the hope never leaves us alone. It will be every time with us, even in difficult situation of our life. The hope will never leaves us. It will with us always. right? These two lines is the meaning of these two lines is that the hope never leaves us alone, it will be always with us. And the next two stanzas, yet never in extremity it asks a crumb of me. Okay, extremity means in any situation, whatever the hope has done for us, right? Hope is always with us, right? In any difficult situation, when we are sad, the hope never leaves us, it always lives in our soul, right? So that's why in any extremity means any situation, whatever the hope help us, right? It asks a crumb of me, that means it, crumb means chota sa tukra, that means it doesn't take anything from us, it always gives us, the hopes always gives us courage and confidence. Crumb means here छोटा सा टुकड़ा या छोटा हिस्सा भी नहीं मांगता, right? That means it will never ask with us anything. It asks a crumb of me, that means it will never ask anything from us, it will always gives us. For now, when you see, when we are very sad, right, the hope is always with us, it will gives us courage and confidence, right? It will gives us courage, right? But hope has done this much things for us, right? But it never asks anything from us, it will always gives us. होप या उम्मीद हम लोग से कुछ भी नहीं मांगता है, हमेशा हम लोग को उत्साह या प्रेरणा देता है, right? It gives us inspiration, it gives us courage, okay, and in return it will never ask anything from us. Whatever happens in our life, the hope will always with us. The last two lines it is said, yet never in extremity it asks a crumb of me. That means whatever happens in our life, either difficult situation, either we are sad, hope always remains with us. Hopes always inspire us to do something better in our life, but it will never ask anything from us. Crumb means nothing. Crumb means एक छोटा सा हिस्सा या छोटा सा टुकड़ा, anything. That means the hope will never want or never expect from us, but it will only always gives us inspiration and courage. Crumb means something, a piece or anything. That means it will not ask anything from us. Crumb means a small piece or anything, right? That means the hope never asks anything from us. It always gives us inspiration when we are sad. It will never ask anything from us. Whatever situation in our life, the hopes always gives us inspiration. That means when we are sad, we'll hope, right? We'll get something good. कल कुछ अच्छा होगा, right? We'll hope like that. So hope will never ask anything from us. In any situation of our life, it will be always with us, because the hope always lives in our soul. It will not leave us alone. We are alive only with the hope, right? So that's why hope always gives us inspiration and courage. It will never ask anything from us. For example, your friends will expect something when you help them, right? But the hope is that it will always gives you inspiration, but it will never ask anything from you. It asks a crumb of me means it will not ask a single piece or anything from you. होप तुमसे कभी भी कुछ भी नहीं मांगता. It will always gives you. Okay. Again, I will explain the last stanzas. Listen it carefully. I have heard it in the chilliest lane and on the stanza sea. Here the poet said that she has heard the song of the bird in a chilliest land and on the stanza sea. That means in every difficult situation of life, she has heard the song of the bird. That means this two line means the hope is always with us in every difficult situation. Hope will never leave us alone. It will be always with us either in a sad or happy moment. That means we can hear the song of the bird. That means the hope, right? We can hope even in the strangest sea or in the chilliest land. That means hope will never leave us alone. They will be whenever we are in difficult situation. The hope is always with us. This two line means even in the strangest sea, even in the chilliest land. That means whenever we are in any difficult situation, the hope is always with us. Hope never leaves us. It will always lives in our soul. That's why hope never ends. And the last two lines, it means yet never in extremity it asks a crumb of me. Extremity means whatever it helps for us. In every difficult situation, hope is always with us. It has helped us a lot. It always inspires us when we are sad, when we are crying, right? In somewhere, sometimes we cry when we didn't get something in our life, but the hope is always with us. Then we'll hope that yes, tomorrow I may get that one. We should never lose the hope. We'll think in that mind, right? So that's why the hopes always inspire us. It will never leave us alone, whatever the situation may be. Even in sad, even in happy moment, the hope is always with us and it never asks anything from us. It always gives us, it always inspires us, it always gives us courage, but it will never ask anything from us. Hope always lives in our soul. It will never dies, right? So hope always inspires us and it will gives us courage and confidence when we face the difficult situation in our life, right? Our friends also gives us hopes, right? So when we are sad, for example, when you got failed in your exams, right, your friends will come with you, they will gives you courage and hope that you can do better in next exam. Then at the time you will think that yes, I will hope, right? You will hope that you study hard and you hope for getting good marks in the next exam, right? That means hope is always with us when we are sad, when we are happy. So in return, the hopes gives us inspiration, gives us courage. It's a big things in our life when we are facing such difficult situation. But in return, the hope never asks anything from us. It will always inspire us. It will always gives us. So hope is that thing with feathers which always lives in our soul, right? It always gives us courage. It always gives us confidence. The hope is compared to a little bird, right? And we can hear the song of the bird when we are sad. So this was about the poem. The hope is the thing with feathers. So if you understand the poem, please comment, or if you didn't understand, just say it again. I will explain. Otherwise, if you understand, tomorrow I will write the summary of this poem and I will share with you. Okay, so homework for you, that means I have already said that take out your notebook. Yesterday I have said whatever you have understand just write in your notebook, right? So I hope today also you have written something. So I want you to write the summary, that means the whole poem, what you have understand from the whole poem, just write it down in your notebook. Like yesterday you have written about the 4 lines, right? Whatever you have understand. So today you write whatever you have understand about the whole poem and share in the WhatsApp group. I will check it. Okay, uh, from there I will come to know how much you have understand, right? I will see that one and I will come to know how much you have understand, then again I will explain the poem. Okay, so this much for today. Thank you.